goes in very quickly, picks the ball up, comes back on the right foot with plenty of time. Down towards Farnham, he goes in the air, picks the ball, tries a hand pass. It wasn't a good one at all. And it's on the ground, picked up by Dool again. Dool looking for the...
What I miss too in football is after the match, the team should go into one another's rooms, have a drink, no arguments, and just say, next time we do, I'll kick your bloody head off. Now, that is what I call football.
Was that the day Bergeron gave her the black eye?
No, that was the day on your full-back played with Victoria.
Who, Bruce Morrison?
Yeah, 6 goals I kicked against him. And what do you think I got sacked when I went in the room? They said, you're finished now. I said, what? I just get 6 goals against the Victorian full-back.
In this passage, Richmond's match winner, Jack Dyer, gets a clearing kick away in his usual robust fashion.
And Richmond away with a chain of passes round...
The one and only captain blood, Jack Dyer.
All I want to say, I'm not boasting about it or anything like that, because I love playing football hard. I love the thrill of the game. They're all testing you out on the ground and you stand up to the test, and I love that. And but this day we're playing Melbourne. I hated Melbourne. You know,
Was it?
and here, we go down there, and poor fellas from Richmond, you know, yes, righto, come on, let's get on with the business. And
as I said at the service, I think he just encompassed the whole club. He embodied the whole place. I mean, and to this day, I still feel his presence around the place. The old grandstand, like in our theme song, "The Tigers of Old, strong and they're bold." I mean, it just seems to describe Jack Dyer to the T, doesn't it?
this day, it was a half-back flank of Melbourne. He put young Wilson into the fence. And the other fella sang out down there, "That's right, put him in the fence." You know, and I said, "I'll put you in the bloody fence." You know, I spoke like that too.
Eat 'em alive. Doesn't it really come from Jack Dyer? And I suppose during those depression years when he probably played his first lot of football and was such a big figure in such a very important and a very successful period, I would say that his whole image is what Richmond's all about. Eat 'em alive.
This big fella, he's 6 foot, didn't weigh much, about 6'3.5", didn't weigh much, I must admit that. And he's coming through and I let go. Oh, it was one of the most beautiful time bumps I've ever done. Oh, he went up in the air and stayed there a while and come down.
How good a player was he? He could do anything that everybody is doing now. He was a beautiful mark. He is the fastest 10-yard runner you'd see, and he's always in position when you want to take them marks.
So out comes Dr. Cordner, you know.
Oh yes, Dr. Cordner.
Dr. Cordner, and he's got a sheet, and they got the, what's the name, you know, the thing they take him off the ground.
The stretcher, Jack.
So they put him on, he put him on, you know, pulled the blanket right over him. After Doctor had felt his pulse and everything, I said, good God, I've killed him.
Intensely loyal to his club and his family and the people around him. A humble man, a simple guy in many, many cases. I've heard him say he never wants to be a millionaire. He's just very, very happy with his lot in life. I think he's lived a very fulfilling and fruitful life without ever wanting to be on the stage, but he was a performer in that sense in the media.
And Ray Dunn come in, our solicitor, a criminal solicitor.
And the president.
And he said, that was a good bump, Jack. He loved that stuff, you know. I said, I think I've killed him, Ray. He said, it's only manslaughter. I'll get you to whoop that very end.
You have made the club Richmond, not their flag, but you, Jack, have made the name Richmond infamous.
You know what? The only reason I'm talking to you is because you wrote that article this morning.
It was a nice article.
It was the best you've ever written.
Thank you, Jack. God bless you.
Just to hear Jack talk and some of the stories he told us, and I suppose the times he at the Richmond Football Club and related that to our situation, was really appreciative, and I'll never forget the times I met Jack Dyer.
Football's had a bearing on everything I did in my life. Everything just about. They took me from Yarra Junction to play football at St Ignatius, and then they took me from St Ignatius to De La Salle College to play football as a student, which I was no good at, and academically you're a failure, the coach said. But you can play football and kept that way all my life. My first job was football, my second job was football, and the third job was football. See, so it carried me right through, as a matter of fact. And I had a wife that loved football too, and so we didn't have any worries at all.
Why would you do that and send us out with that?
What, yeah?
If you don't mind umpire.
If you don't mind umpire, please.